Hey everybody! Race week here in New Hampshire Speedway is kicking off with the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series Hall of Parade. You just saw the Legends cars go by, Milo the pace car taking its lap around, the Bandoleros as well. Here comes one of the NHMS vehicles, and here comes the show car. He'll smoke them up. Along with everything else, here comes the fire department. As we are here, here comes the first hauler. It's number 18, M&M's Toyota of Kyle Busch. Behind them is old seven-time Mr. Jimmy Johnson. This parade totally caught me off guard, so I apologize for the delayed start there. Next up, number 11, FedEx of Denny Hamlin. Next up, number 9, Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet of Chase Elliott. Behind them is the number 20 DeWalt Toyota of Eric Jones. Coming in behind them, the number 88 Nationwide Chevrolet of Mr. Alex Bowman. Hold on, there he is. Alex Bowman has arrived at the Magic Mile. Starting to get some space in between some of the haulers. Next up is the number 19 Eris Stanley Toyota of Daniel Suarez. Now the number 24 Chevrolet of William Byron. Next up, down the line here, we got the number 4 Jimmy John Chevrolet of Kevin Harvick. It's a beauty right there. Number 4 Ford. Next up, the number 21 Menards Motorcraft Ford of Paul Menard. Number 14 Ford of Clint Boyer. Next up, the number 31 Caterpillar Chevrolet of Ryan Newman. Coming in next, the number 10 Smithfields Ford of Eric Amarula. Next up down the line, you see him a little further back. Tonight I think we're trying to use this new camera angle. It's mounted about 10 feet, 12 feet in the air. I'm calling it the bird's eye point of view from a GoPro. Number 41, Haas Ford of Kurt Busch. That's a GoPro camera on top of a 12-foot pole. Coming up behind them, the number 3, Austin Dillon Chevrolet. This year's Daytona 500 champion, might I add. Rolling in behind them, the number 47 Chevy of AJ Allmendinger. We know him as a road course ringer, folks. Can he get it done this Sunday? Your current reigning champion, number 78, Martin Truex Jr. Rolling in next, the number 37 Chevy of Mr. Chris Buescher. I would say all the sponsors to that one, but you know, there's a lot. So, coming in hot, the number 42 DC Solar Chevrolet of Kyle Larson. Wow, that was quick. He's flying. Now, next up, the number 43 for Chevy of Bubba Wallace. Sorry, it was a Ford last year. Coming in slow off in the distance. But let me tell you, he won't be slow when he hits the racetrack tomorrow. It's the Cessna McDonald's Chevy of Jamie McMurray. There he is on your camera. Rolling in next, the number 38 front row Ford of David Reagan. The first of the Penske Brigade. Here comes the number 22 Pennzoil Ford of Joey Logano. Rolling in next, the number 34 Loves Ford of Michael McDowell. Second in the Penske Brigade, here comes the number 2 Discount Tire Ford of Mr. Brad Keselowski. Big Bad Brad. Here comes the number 95 of Mr. Casey Kane. Had a really good run at Daytona a couple weeks ago and has followed up at Kentucky last week. Can he keep it going? Third and final of the Penske team, the Menards number 21 of Mr. Ryan Blaney. Coming in next, the number 13 Geico Chevy, yes, of Todd Dillon. The first of the Roush guys, here comes number 17, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. The number 32 Can-Am Ford of Matt Burrito. That's his nickname. Can't ever get his last name right, I'll be honest. So we just go with the nickname, Burrito. Next up, the number 6 Advocare Ford of Matt Kenseth Andor. Why am I pulling a blank? Trevor Bayne. I'm not sure which one's in the car this week. I think it's Trevor, but I could be wrong. Premium Motorsports number 15 rolling in. Next up, the number 72. Rolling on in, Colwitt. Not Coldwit, Colwitt. Rolling in next, the number 00. Coming in down the line, I see the end of the hauler parade here. It's the number 99 truck coming in. Number 23 BK Racing Toyota. We only got a couple more haulers left. Here comes the number 51 hauler. Rolling on in. And last but certainly not... Wait, is this last? Yes, last but certainly not least. I think that's like the Onion Garage or something like that. I'm not sure. But there you go. We got the Bear Ridge Speedway pace car wounding it up. And that's the end of the Holiday Parade here from New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Folks, it's race weekend. Are you excited? One of the final times Racing Hotspot will have full-length broadcasts here. Tune in for coverage of Friday, which will include the Wheeling All-Star Shootout, the 30-minute timed 40-lap race. And then, of course, tomorrow night, Friday night, I should say, we'll have the Friday night trackside show. From there, it will be nothing on Saturday from us. DP Production Group is going over to Vermont to cover some soccer, so I have to go with because I'm the DP in the production group. But then other than that, we'll be back Sunday. We'll have the Foxwood Resort and Casino 301. Although Mother Nature looks like she's not playing nice, we'll still be there. And then, of course, after the race, whether it happens on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or next Friday, we'll have post-race coverage. Of course, I'm being sarcastic. We will have this race on Sunday. So we'll have post-race coverage after the Foxwood Resort and Casino 301, recapping all the action from 301 laps. But other than that, I'm Devin Poslusny signing off. I hope you have a great night. Enjoy your night if you're here at the racetrack. Stay safe, folks. Other than that, so long, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody.